Morning, folks. It's done got winter time around here since the last video that I took and videoed. We've done a little bit around here. We've done a few projects around here. Like most of our projects, it's not finished, but we do what we can when we can. So we got tired of the old pallet in front of the door. And this is a state of construction or confusion, whichever way you want to look at it. This was all material. If you guys remember us getting trusses, they've been sitting down there for 2 years, and I built this little deck. This has been awesome for me and Miss Polly. The older you get, the more you appreciate good sturdy stairs. I've got to put handrails on it, some lateral bracing. I'm gonna take and put it on here. Metal, and have a little old covered porch for the winter. It's not permanent, it's just screwed together, but it'll last through the winter. We'll of course have to take it down when we put the house up here. I did take and get this far on the cabin painting it and ran out of paint. This wood really soaked up the paint. I got the front and the side here, a little bit of the back. This is kind of lighter than what we were shooting for, and a lot of that is due to just how much the wood soaked it up. So we've got to get some more paint, finish that up. I'm gonna let Ophelia and Delphine out of here. They go in every night by themselves. I let them out every morning. I shut them up because don't want coyotes to get them. Last night we had a bear out here. He had the horses pretty well tore up, and I ran him off. He come across the backside of our place. Since the last video, the little mare I showed you in that video, we found her a home. There was a lady who wanted a horse to kind of run with her other horse and be a companion horse. Worked out really well. We picked up another horse. We picked up this guy. I was actually trimming some horses, and there was a guy who called the person who I was trimming horses for and said they needed to find a home for an older horse. He's had a touch of founder. He had some issues with his feet. They weren't trimmed right. Got him trimmed right, and he's actually moving pretty good, and he seems pretty healthy. Got him off of an alfalfa corn diet, and I may do a video on equine diet one time just for people out there. But he's older. He's not a young horse. He's older, and he's just kind of here hanging out. Might give pony rides on him, you know, things like that. But we're just giving him a good retirement home for now. We're going to see how he does. His movements have really increased since we took him off of a sweet feed and alfalfa diet. They were causing him a lot of inflammation, and got his feet trimmed correctly. Really has a big impact on horses' overall health. You can see how cold it is. We've got ice on the water. So our plans today is we're going to run up to a place. We're going to take and we're going to cut some wood, maybe possibly work on an ongoing project that we have up there that we're trading out, and try and get a load of wood sold today. If not, we'll take it tomorrow and sell it tomorrow. This time of year, snow on, weather's cold. People are burning wood, and people still need to stay warm regardless. All right, folks, it's the next day. We did get a load of wood. We're going to take this down today and sell it. Now, what happened yesterday, I thought I had enough fuel in this truck. We ran about 25 miles away from here. We cut this load of wood alongside a fence row that got pushed out. Folks said we could take and cut it up. It's all dead stuff. We have to pick through what's dead and what's seasoned. but we got a load of it. Came back. This old truck right here is running kind of rough. She's got 457,000 is what's shown on the odometer. We're having some issues with the coil packs and the plugs, I think. It's just not firing on all cylinders. Back to what I was saying about the fuel, it, because it's missing, ran out of fuel. It's the low fuel light's on. So a little trick that I'm gonna do, I've got my generator over here. It's got about a half a tank. I'm actually gonna take and drain some of the fuel out of it so we can get back down to town so we can put some fuel in it. And anybody that lives out in remote places, this is a fairly common practice. You rob from Peter to pay Paul. So I got my funnel, got my can, get it right up under there, and I'm just gonna open that valve there. Losing a little bit of gas, but this thing don't want to cooperate. There we go. Really cold this morning. I don't like doing this, but it is what it is. You have to, sometimes you have to do what you got to do, and this is a, you know, if you're ever out and you're caught without it, look at your resources. That's the very first thing to survival, is take stock of what you got. People tend to let fear, anxiety override them. And this is not a survival situation. This is just living life. But if you have a situation that, any situation, logistics is always the key to survival. Look at what you got, take stock of your resources, and then do the best you can with your resources. Sometimes we overlook things. There's been many a time I fixed something that got me out of a bad situation by just taking stock of what was around me and then using what I had to the best of my ability. I call it rednecking. You got about 2.5 gallons of gas. Should be enough to get us down there. We'll take this gas can with us. Bring back some gas for the generator. This is kind of how I grew up. You know, we were always siphoning gas out of a tractor to put in a truck, out of a truck to put in a tractor. Siphon out of a truck to make chainsaw gas. Anybody that's lived poor, this is just living. Survival's just a way of life for us and for a lot of folks out there. Alrighty folks, we made it down here. We didn't run out of gas. We got the old truck loaded. Usually we just pull up here, put the tailgate down, and somebody will come by, we hope, and need a load of wood. We'll sell it to them. We had a lady contact us, and she's got some sheep that need their feet trimmed, so that's what me and Miss Polly are going to do today. Whatever it takes to get the goat. No pun intended. Some of these sheep can be pretty wild.
dokey. Don't let them run down this way. Let them go by me. I'll catch one.
Oh God. Just jumped right in the loop, didn't it?
Yeah. Oh, their feet are pretty bad. I got it all the way around, which is good.
Yeah.
So all these tools people have
Sent
to me sure do come in handy. Well, they're long.
You want to spray their hoof when you get done, or at least one, so you'll know which one you trim?
That don't mean I can catch it.
Huh?
That don't mean I can catch the one I want.
Well, that just gives you an idea of which one you already trimmed.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad deal.
Oh. Oh my God, that is huge.
They've been in here a while.
Yeah.
Sheep like this that don't get out and get to roam. See what they end up doing.
What about that stuff right there?
The toes, you can trim it, but
Unnecessary.
I mean,
Not necessary.
you could. You wanted to, but oh, they'll let you know if you squeeze too hard. See, his foot's just
Turn.
toenails just turned under. This foot's pretty well diseased.
Yeah.
Pad's pretty well stinks too. Pretty well atrophied from just not having exposure to the ground.
Crunchy, like chips.
Like chips.
You want to have chips now? Hang on them.
There you go, Mama.
There you go. He said no. Didn't catch that one.
I roped the whole sheep that time.
Oh shoot.
Back leg and head and all.
Alright, let me go grab your tools. That's so funny.
We live in Tennessee. We used to trim cows quite a bit. People had chutes for them, and especially dairies. Treat abscesses and stuff. So you can see how much needs to be taken off. These are not really thin. These need to be thinner, I think. Keeps trying to wiggle its way underneath my knee.
Well, we don't have to mark this one because this is the only one that.
It's a black sheep.
It's a black sheep.
Stop short, there I am.
There you go. There you go.
So our battery went down on the camera. Didn't have time to put it on charge and wait. We just had to get those sheep trimmed up. We got them all trimmed up. We got back here to the house. Another another couple of days. We'll probably try to get another load out tomorrow if it doesn't snow. They're saying it's going to snow tonight. We'll see. If it doesn't snow too bad, I'll cut another load tomorrow, try to get it out. And this weekend, Miss Polly has a jewelry show, so we're probably going to end up doing that over the weekend. And we hope the weather holds, because we need to get out another load of wood tomorrow. So we'll see. All right, guys. Remember, if you don't know which way to go in this old world, submit your ways unto the Lord. Trust also in Him, and He'll bring it to pass. We'll see you later.